Hello, welcome back. This is day 2. So this is almost 24 hours or maybe even more than 24 hours with that intensive repair serum from L'Occitane. I mean, let's just talk about how good it is, right? I haven't done anything, but well, that's not true. I went to the gym this morning, I worked out, I put it all up here on top of my head. I did shower with the shower cap, and then I let it down and blew it out with just the hair dryer part of the Shark Flex. So I just blew it like this, and this is how it lasted. I have not actually been outside too much today. I just walked the dog, things like that. So I haven't really been in the humidity as much, except for going to the gym. But this is a pretty good first 24 hours to see how this product works. So that's great. But we're not going to just do that today. We're going to do some makeup, and I want to talk about eyebrows. Let's talk about eyebrows today. So I want to talk about all the different ways you can do your eyebrows. So let's get started and do our makeup. I first think I should get my hair out of my eyes, and I'm going to use another one of these little clips and do that. And if you were here yesterday, you noticed that I still have this mark, which we are going to work on. But that's not here nor there. We're going to start with the basics and do a really quick application. I'm going to use my fingers now. I did do moisturizer. I'm not wearing sunscreen. I am not going to do any setting spray today because it's later in the afternoon. It's about 4:30. And I mean, I don't really need it, I don't think. Well, I definitely don't need the sunscreen, and I don't really feel like putting on setting spray. So I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to tap into my lightest color, and we're going to just do a really quick application, and then we're going to go into making sure you have the right color for your eyebrow. So if you are new here, I'm Ridgely, and this is Ridgely's Radar, which is really everything on my radar. I started blogging and I'm just going to put this on this spot and hope that it covers it up. And if not, I can do a little more. And I started blogging in 2011 because I had so many people asking me, and I was sharing already. People were asking me like, what is that recipe? What's that book you're reading? What are you wearing? What are you doing? And I was always telling people all the things. And then I realized, you know what? I'm going to just start a blog. And this was back when blogs were just starting. So this was really fun, and I've had Ridgely's Radar ever since. So if you go over to ridgeleysradar.com, you'll see it. And if you search back, you can go back to some of my original posts. The thing about it is I did get rid of old fashioned posts that the links didn't work and things like that. So I had to refresh it a little bit, but it's really morphed into fashion. You can still find recipes if you search, and I get a lot of traffic from Pinterest for my recipes. So I don't want to get rid of those. And also so many of my friends still come to the blog and search for my recipes. So I'm just going to quickly do a little contour. And I don't want you to think that makeup should be hard or take a lot of time. So this is why I love helping my over 50-year-old friends and new friends do their makeup. I find that we grew up in a generation where we didn't really do our makeup, and also the technology wasn't here, right? We were using either a powder or a liquid foundation, and when the alcohol dries or the liquid or alcohol, many of it is just alcohol. You should look at the ingredients. Dries on your skin, it's very dry and cakey, and it's all just one layer on your skin. So when I discovered this and realized the potential to make myself and then to share it with my friends feel beautiful and confident and have glowing skin, I mean, this is what it's about, right? I mean, that's why I started Ridgely's Radar, and that's why I've continued to share the things that I love. And it's been so much fun. I have made more friends doing this, and not only made friends, but just learned so much more about myself by starting this YouTube channel, by starting a blog, learning how to do photography, all the things. And what else am I missing? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go in with the basics today. This is nude. Oh my gosh, I'm getting to the bottom of my nude. That is crazy. This stuff lasts forever. Now, I just want to make sure I don't put any on there. And look, like almost done. I'm almost done with my face, which is so great. You don't have to spend a lot of time. I'm looking at the clock. it says 351. I'm sorry, I'm squinting because I'm blind. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lips like this. And the only thing I'm gonna do that I didn't just do is I'm gonna take a little bit of my brightener and my color corrector and put it on my lids. Now, if you noticed, that took me, I think, 4 minutes. So you can do your makeup as quickly as this and get out the door. Once you have your colors and you sort of know where they go, you just can fly right through doing your makeup. It's the coolest thing ever. Okay, so the point of this video, oh my God, I can't even talk. So the point of this video today, this vlog, is to talk about eyebrows. I should say that women our age don't necessarily think about their eyebrows. Like, I never thought about my eyebrows. And then the younger generation, the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, I mean, okay, and even up, they're just doing all the things to their eyebrows, right? I mean, Kim Kardashian-esque people, you know, they do the micro, whatever it's called, blade. Now, if that is something that you love to do and you're already doing it, that's amazing. But if you're like me and you're just never going to go to the store to do it, or the esthetician or wherever you go and do that, I don't even know what it's called. See, I'm blubbering around in my words because I don't even know what it's called. So I personally just like a very natural, minimal eyebrow. That's what God gave me. This is what I've got. So I'm just going to work with that I've got. I never had to pluck them too much. I never did pluck them. So this is just my natural eyeshadow shape. Now this is the line brush. On this end is the spoolie end, and on this end is a little angled edge. And I should stay here a minute to make sure that it can see that. And then let me go back here and make sure you could see this end. So this is the line brush, and this is very important when you're going to be doing your eyebrows. So if you love the idea of the one palette makeup where everything you have is in one palette, so you can travel, you can do everything out of this palette, which makes life so easy, then you're going to also want to add in your eyebrows, because then you're going to have a full face, because your face is not fully done until you have your eyebrows done. I know, isn't that crazy? Anyway, so I just want to talk about real quick, and I will be posting about this as well on the blog. So this video is going to live in a post on my website as well under eyebrows, so that you have an idea and you can go back and look at it. And I will also have infographics as well, so you can see the colors and everything that you can use. So I just did a little grouping of colors like this, from lightest to darkest. Now I am missing the darkest colors because I actually don't have them, but these are from sort of blonde down to dark brunette, almost to black haired. I don't think I have a silver, but I mean, I guess you could wear this one if you had silver hair. But again, you're going from lightest to darkest, and then this is the brow wax. It doesn't look like there's anything in it, but it's a wax that you can use to shape your eyebrows and keep them in line. So now these are all eyeshadows, matte eyeshadows, and these are contours. So this is the coolest thing ever. You can use eyeshadows that you would normally use, or your contour that you're currently using, to do your eyebrows. I mean, right? It's like so great to have multi-use products. It's like brilliant. So for me, this is basic. I kind of like the lightest one, the blonde, for me, because I have very sort of light colored skin and I'm kind of more blonde. So I would go into this color, which is basic. Now it's funny because my contour is darker, and my contour I'm pretty sure is Astoria. So this is my contour right here, and I can use my contour as well. So what I thought I'd do is I would do one in eyeshadow and then one in my contour. Now it's really personal preference. It's whatever you like. So you can use, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna sit. I am sitting on a Pilates ball. So sometimes I feel like I need to redo where I'm sitting. So this is the line brush. This is one option. You could also use the Multitasker brush. When I should have had it out, but hold on. I have everything in like these little cases. Hold on. So you could also use the Multitasker brush, which has a very small, this is the Multitasker brush, which I use this end to apply lip and cheek and also my highlight colors. Or you could use this end, which has a very small little detailed brush. So you could use this, which I think might be better than the angled brush, but you can use either of these to apply it. So the key is to get your setting spray, shake it really, really well, and then activate the setting spray, okay? Like that. So you're just gonna put a little bit of that in here. You're gonna take your spoolie end and you're gonna rub it in like this, and then you're going to brush it into your eyebrows and shape them. Now, I like doing the setting spray first because I like being able to shape my brows like this. You could do it first and last. I think that it's good to sort of start with the shape that you like and then go in with the brush. So let's go in with, we'll do this brush first. So I'm going to do this is my right hand side. So I don't know if it's mirrored on the YouTube, but I'm going to do it on this side first. Now I'm going to go into the lightest color and dab in. And you just want to make sure there's not too much on your brush, because if you have too much on your brush, it's going to be really, really dark. So I'm going to come in so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to use the mirror here. And then you just want to draw in a little hair like strokes like this to fill in where you need it. Now, I don't want to put a ton, so I'm not going to put a ton. And as you can see, that really helped darken the eyebrow. Now, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and brush it so it looks more natural. And that's basic on this eyebrow. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into my own, because this is my artist kit, but I'm going to go into my own contour, which is this one right here. And I'm going to use the same brush because why not? And I'm just going to dab into my contour like this. Now again, the contour is a little different because it's a cream. So you just do the same thing. And I just want to turn it around so that when I'm doing it, the brush strokes, that the point is at the bottom and I'm going up like that with the angle. I hope that makes sense. But maybe you can see as I go in. So I'm just going to be careful because it's contour, so it's going to be a little maybe, just different because it's a cream. So just go lightly and go less is more, and then build, because you may get too much on your brush and you may get too much in your eyebrows. Like that. And then there's that. So they're pretty much the same. I just find that I have the contour on my top layer. I usually have a bigger palette. So when I'm doing it, I have all my creams and my brow wax on one layer. So that's why I end up using the contour usually. I usually do not go in with the eyeshadow. And I like the way the contour, because it's a cream, I feel like it's just smooth, and I don't know why. They're both really the same, but for some reason, I usually do the contour. So yeah, so that's my little tip for the day, is using your either an eyeshadow that you currently have that matches your hair color, or your contour, which is the same idea, and then using some brow wax and the right tool, you can do beautiful eyebrows and give your face definition. So isn't that cool? So I thought that would be kind of a fun lesson and a fun little thing to do today. And then the last thing I want to show you, which is really neat, is you can take your contour. Now I would take the line brush for this, the multitasker, I'm sorry, this is the multitasker brush, and you could go in to your contour like this. This is another multi-purpose, and you could line your lips like this with the contour. So you're doing two things with the same product. Kind of cool, right? And use the contour for your lips, and you can flip over your multitasker, and I'm just going to go into Sadie and add a little gloss, and then I'm done. So yeah, so that's all I got for you today. I thought it would be fun to do something different, a really quick makeup, show you how well the Anti Frizz serum worked and lasted on my hair, and then give you the tip of doing the eyebrows. So if you liked this video and you found it interesting, please hit the like, subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know what your favorite thing is. Maybe let me know what color hair you have and eyes and what would be the best colors for you, and I'll get right back to you. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh my gosh, I just ended that and realized, so this is a blooper, I totally forgot to put on my mascara. So things happen when you're live or when you're recording things. Yeah, so total blooper. I totally forgot to do my mascara, and that is like the finishing touch. Like, you can't not put your mascara on when you're doing your makeup. So let me do that real quick so we end on a good note with my makeup totally finished. And then the other thing I'm going to show you while you're here is you can also, I'm sure you've seen this before, because if you're a watcher of my videos or a customer, you know that one of the things I love to do is use my contour as a little eyeshadow. So let's get this mascara on, and then I will show you how I do that. So yeah, okay. So now you can see my eyes. Because if you don't put the mascara on, like I have no eyelashes. So you can take your contour, just take a little bit with your finger. You know, you could take your pinky or you could take a brush and just close your eye and put a little bit in the corner like this. I probably should have done this before my mascara. And it's just gonna create a little eyeshadow. So just think of the benefits of having everything in one palette. It's so easy to travel, and that's why I love it so much, because it's simple, fast. Each tin is $16, so it's so affordable, and then it lasts forever. So anyway, my little blooper. So I just did a little bit like that on either side. And do I have any? Oh, and I have a little bit of the illuminator, and so I can put that over here, and now I'm finished. So if you liked that, if you like the bloopers, let me know and I'll include them, because you know, when you're doing videos, sometimes you forget things, and then you get off and you're like, I totally forgot to do that. So I'm going to say it again. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, being with me. Please follow along, like and subscribe, do all the things, leave a comment. And yeah, if you like this video and you like the bloopers, be sure to let me know. So I'll see you next time.